This is iFIBER 1 News. Here are today's top stories.
The Soap Lake wildfire burned about 2,700 acres, but firefighters say no homes were lost.
Every hike has its own story, but on the Jacobson Preserve Trail in Wenatchee, that's taken literally.
Duck tickets are on sale for the Boys and Girls Club Annual Family Fun Day and Rubber Duck Derby set for June 23rd at Cascade Park.
Big Bend in recent years has only been known for its men's basketball team, but this year saw success across the entire program.
From the iFIBER 1 newsroom, this is iFIBER 1 News, and it starts now.
The Soap Lake wildfire burned about 2,700 acres, but firefighters say no homes were lost. The fire sparked about 4:30 p.m. Monday afternoon near State Route 17 north of Soap Lake. At least 20 homes were under Level 3 evacuations overnight and into Tuesday morning, and another estimated 15 homes under Level 2. Evacuation notices were downgraded to Level 2 as of Tuesday afternoon, and crews are expected to have the fire contained Tuesday evening. Firefighters say winds overnight were consistent at more than 25 miles per hour, causing the fire to spread on both the north and south ends. At one point, more than 50 fire trucks were on scene, all from Grant County agencies. State mobilization was approved about 1 a.m. Tuesday, and a Type 3 incident management team took over command of the fire, replacing local firefighters who worked overnight conducting backburns and building fire lines. No homes were damaged in the fire, and no injuries were reported. The cause of the fire remains under investigation. This is Joe Letter for iFIBER 1 News.
This segment is brought to you by
Change doesn't have to be complicated. With a low-profile microwave hood combination that's ready to install right out of the box. It fits in the same space as your under-cabinet hood, so you can get your microwave off the countertop and make space for the routines worth keeping. The low-profile microwave hood combination from the #1 selling appliance brand in the USA.
Whirlpool Appliances, now available at more furniture in Ephrata.
Every hike has its own story, but on the Jacobson Preserve Trail in Wenatchee, that's taken literally. To help local kids enjoy the gentle uphill climb towards Saddle Rock, the Chelan Douglas Land Trust and the Wenatchee Public Library put words into action. Call Me Tree, a bilingual storybook by Maya Cristina Gonzalez, unfolds in a dozen displays as you gain altitude. It's part of a project called Story Walk, created by Anne Ferguson of Montpelier, Vermont, to promote time outdoors, physical activity, and literacy all at once. One of the organizers at the Land Trust got the idea after seeing a Story Walk display on a Methow Valley ski trail.
And the library had also been pondering this idea, so we just happened to come together at the same time and decided to form a partnership to see how this would work in the foothills.
Call Me Tree made sense as the Wenatchee Valley's first Story Walk display. It's in English and Spanish, it's pitched for very young readers, and is a story of natural cycles, the kind you find in the sagebrush foothills of Wenatchee.
It seemed to have everything that we were looking for. It was the right length. Each page leads to the next page, yet doesn't really need to. Each page is interesting in its own right. It just seemed like the perfect book for that spot.
Vandals came after the project back in May, tearing out 5 of the storybook displays, but now it's back in place after some volunteer work, teaching young hikers how to handle the climb, chapter by chapter. Jefferson Robbins, iFIBER 1 News.
This segment is brought to you by
Your taste buds bored? Well, then bring them to Jay's Teriyaki. Not only does Jay's have a variety of teriyaki dishes, they also offer mouth-watering salads and sides. Call Jay's 509-764-5155. Jay's Teriyaki, located at 123 East Broadway in Moses Lake, because it's all in the sauce.
Duck tickets are on sale for the Boys and Girls Club Annual Family Fun Day and Rubber Duck Derby set for June 23rd at Cascade Park. The annual fundraiser is from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Admission is free, and the event includes family games and activities, face painting, informational booths, and more. Thousands of small ducks will be released into the lake and funneled to shore for the Duck Derby, with dozens of prizes, including $1,500 for first place, 4 Seattle Mariners tickets for second place, and a $500 prize for third place. Tickets are $5 for 1 duck, 5 ducks for $20, or 25 ducks for $100. Duck tickets can be purchased at the McGraw Clubhouse, Windermere K2 Realty, Horizon Credit Union, Business Interiors and Equipment, and Dream Acres Espresso. Proceeds from the event, sponsored by Horizon Credit Union, benefit the Boys and Girls Clubs of the Columbia Basin. This is Joe Utter for iFIBER 1 News.
Big Bend in recent years has only been known for its men's basketball team, but this year saw success across the entire program. The year ended with 3 long playoff droughts being broken. The softball team skated into the back of the playoffs with a solid non-conference record. Despite coming in as the number 15 seed, they upset the number 2 seed Douglas in the first round of the playoffs.
It was kind of a fruition of everything we've kind of worked for this whole year. I think we all knew that they could play that kind of game. You know, it really proved that we did belong there.
The baseball team had the longest drought to break, but they were able to finish as the number 3 seed in the highly competitive East region.
Us as a coaching staff felt that we had talent, and we also felt that we had the type of character and the type of cultural kid that bought into what we were as a coaching staff, and that's bringing it every single day.
The women's basketball team was boosted by a few solid recruiting classes. Freshman Leah Doherty was part of the starting lineup that got her team to the NWAC semifinals.
Yeah, that was like a huge thing for me because I was like, oh my gosh, they haven't been to the playoffs for so long. I told Coach Wilkes when I committed to come here, I said, listen, I'm going to come, but we're making it to the playoffs if I come.
I'm Adam Chikoski for iFIBER 1 Sports.
This is iFIBER 1 News. For more information on these stories and other news, visit us online at iFiber1.com or check us out on Facebook.